NA is my home now.
Yeah?
It's so comfortable now.
You like it?
Yeah.
That's good. It's good to hear that.
Because when Brazil was terrible, and after that, when I sleep,
NA's not so bad. Hey guys, welcome back to the Cloud9 Kia Forecast, episode 7. I'm Meteos, and joined with me today, we have Loki, Thanatos, and Blabber. You guys just got back from Brazil, going to the first international tournament, sort of, playing against LTA South. How was it?
How was it, Loki? How was your time in Brazil?
I felt was so sad because result was not too good, and I thought we gonna win international stage, but result was not good, but we got good experience, so we can improve ourselves, so we can win easily next time. But it was sad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was Brazil like? Did you like Brazil?
Personally, I don't like Brazil.
Why not?
Because we can't walk around outside and just go hotel to Riot, Riot to hotel, and yeah, and like hard to focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit rough just because, like, the room we were in was kind of small, and then the AC situation was, like, really hard just because, like...
too hot?
No, there was no central AC, so it was only, like, a space heater.
Yeah.
But, like, whoever's under the vent is super cold, and then whoever's not near the vent is super hot. So then, like, I was running to the vent, but I'm also, like, I don't know, I get the cold the easiest, I guess. But like I was like, it's so cold, and Thanatos was like, it's super cold. But then the people who were not next to me and Thanatos, like Phil and Sven, were like, oh, it's so hot, like they're permanently hot. So then
that sucks.
we're like,
I think we should change.
Yeah, it's like we're scrimming, and then me and Thanatos, like our hands are freezing, and like it's hard to play. And yeah, the setup itself was hard because of that. So it wasn't the best. Also, I don't think we liked the food very much.
Yeah?
Like in general, we didn't like the food that much.
Was it hotel food?
The hotel food was actually one of the better foods.
Wow, really?
It was my last hope.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you guys try any like Brazilian food?
We did. We had Brazilian barbecue. Like our first day there, we had Brazilian barbecue. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like super good. So we kind of just never really got it again. We had some ice cream. That was pretty good.
Okay.
Actually, I had acai one day. They like offered to us at Riot, and that was really good. That was probably one of the best things I had there. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, I mean, sucks it wasn't the best trip ever, but how did you feel about the LTA South teams, Thanatos? Did you guys scrim against them, or did you mostly scrim the...
Yeah, we did.
We did, yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to blame them, but I feel like they're like tier 2 team
Okay.
in my head. Because it was, I mean, result toward everything. You know?
Yeah.
We won South team, like we made
Semi-final.
Yeah. We made semi-final whole Nerfs team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, only Team Liquid lost once.
Yeah, and in Scream, they play like, so aggressive, but not too good, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What, kind of like crazy?
They kind of just, they really try to like outplay, make a lot of fights happen, but they don't really play a team game.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's not like map movements or, you know, any type of like lane rotations, or like you can even see on the stage games, like they don't know what they're doing in lane swaps. Like they really struggle. Just like in general stuff like that, I think they really struggle, and it doesn't feel like they're trying to practice it in scrims either. They just want to fight, but they're also losing the fights because it's not like they're not bad, right? Like individually, they're actually like they have some decent players, but they're not better than us.
What's
like,
the core border team?
Isris, Astral.
Yeah, they are good.
Mm-hmm.
They are good.
They are good.
Yeah, they were the best ones you played?
Yeah.
Okay. So you feel like they're just kind of trying to fight all the time?
I mean, I think they're like trying to do other things, but in the end, it just feels like. I mean, you have to fight, right? If you're losing.
Yeah.
But that's just how it feels, I guess, scrimming against them. But I think like they were improving the more we scrimmed against them, but I don't think they were like good even at the end when we were playing them. But I could tell they were getting slightly better each day we scrimmed. But I think they'll need some more time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, from my perspective watching it, it seemed like they were actually pretty competitive early game. A lot of the games. Well, I mean, obviously not the lane swap. Like there was that game you guys had where I don't know what was happening there. What did you think when that happened? Because when I was watching it, I was like so shocked they went for that dive.
I mean, it was so weird because Olaf, like they were predicting that we would swap, right? So Olaf ran bottom. And then he doesn't get 2 on the mid wave. And then they don't, like generally, I don't know if they know my pathing, but they knew my pathing because they had wards on my top side, right? So either they needed to invade my top camps to take them from me, or they should just defend bot because like it's really hard to dive Cassandre.
They shouldn't dive me.
Yeah.
They have to put only one ADC on the top lane, and other guys have to go bottom and defense.
Yeah, that would be the normal play. But when you saw them go for the dive, like, what did you think? Were you like, they're trolling, or?
Yeah, I thought it's free win. That's so I said, Braver, just don't try enter. I never die, and when they die me, just get killed.
Yeah.
To be honest, even if they kill Thanatos, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think so.
Because he's gonna TP back, and Olaf is fucked. And we're like, even if they kill Thanatos, guarantee at least 1 or 2 of them gonna die. And I already cleared 6 camps. Skarner's killed 3 camps.
Yeah.
It's like
I
jungle's
don't know
done.
if you saw the replay, but you guys were up like 2k gold at 4 minutes or something crazy. Like,
I mean, jungle was done like from that point.
Yeah. And also they didn't even try their best. Like Skarner use E when I see him, so I can press W easily. Yeah. He should try like something mind game. Press E or like
they have to do something.
Don't press E, but he press E when I see him, right? Like this range. So he press E and like 1 second more range. So I
you can W.
Yeah, I can W like easily.
And he's gonna take aggro.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it was.
And he did.
It was not the best early game for them, for sure. Do you feel like you learned anything from playing against them, or was it? Do you feel like there wasn't a lot of takeaways from the South teams?
I don't feel like we learned that much from playing against them. Like, I think playing stage games in general is helpful. No matter who you play on stage, it's always helpful just because like you want to get as many games on stage as possible for either like nerve issues or just like familiarity with the atmosphere. Like having 1 extra week, like of understanding how it's like to play in Brazil on stage. We were having a lot of tech issues like with our mics and stuff. So just playing on stage I think is helpful, but we didn't really scrim enough against them or do much. We actually scrimmed like mostly NA teams the first week at least.
So the first stand tournament's coming up. It's gonna be the first like full global international tournament of the year. What do you guys think about it? Do you have any predictions for who's gonna win? We've got TL, HLE, and some other teams. I don't think everyone's qualified yet, but you guys got any predictions for it?
I mean, obviously it's gonna be HLE, I think, because Zeus is good these days.
Yeah.
I also think HLE is going to win. I think they look a bit stronger than LPL from the games I've seen. Like I watch both regions, and I think the LCK is looking a bit better. I know CFO is also qualified already, and I'm going to assume G2 is going to qualify. So, yeah, I think HLE is going to win as well.
Mm-hmm. So do you know, is it going to be on this patch, or is it going to be on the next patch?
It's on 25.05. So right now
there's so many numbers, man.
Right now we're on 25.04.
Okay.
The current live patch, the Elise buff one. I'm sure you're happy about the Elise buffs for jungle. But it's the one where they're killing lane swaps.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not good for Team Liquid, I think.
A little bit of flame. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. I hope they win G2 or some other team, but yeah.
I think it's gonna be harder for them with no lane swaps as well.
Without yeah.
Like they're not bad without lane swaps. Like they're still a good team, but I think their strength was like lane swapping.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was a little surprising because I actually got all my predictions wrong in the playoffs. I thought you guys were going to beat TL, and I thought that FlyQuest was going to beat 100 Thieves. and that didn't happen. So were you guys surprised? Did you think TL was going to win? I mean, obviously not against you. I don't think you're predicting TL's going to beat you. But.
I thought Fly was gonna win.
Yeah, I expect 100 win Flycast.
That's actually true. He did say 100 was gonna win.
Really?
Yeah. He said 100 was gonna win.
Why?
We were betting. Like we were betting for dinner coupon.
Okay.
Yeah, with Report, Rocky, and me. And they expected Fly win. So I thought they are noob. Because I felt like 100 is better these days. Yeah.
Why did you think that? Like, what about 100 Thieves seems good to you? Because I feel like even though they got first seed going into it, most of fans and I feel like a lot of players even still don't feel like 100 Thieves is the best team in North America right now.
I think Flycast has some much what's the call? Like not be humble.
Cocky.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
Yeah,
Big ego.
and yeah, I in front of Rocky, but I like Quid play.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I think Quid gonna carry that series.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I expected 100 win.
Okay. Yeah, Quid's been doing really well. And so in the final, Liquid versus 100 Thieves, what did you think, Loki? Who did you predict for that one?
I expect 100 Thieves win, but TL beat 100. So
3-0.
yeah, 3-0. But
Yeah, I mean that was super surprising because TL looked really shaky coming into it, right? Like they were fourth seed from North America. They were the only team who lost to one of the LTA South teams. What do you think happened? Like, how did they turn it around? In
Maybe-
3-0?
We knew, but we can't say.
Oh, it's a secret.
It's not secret.
I don't even know what that is saying, but
I mean, they had their coach come back. Spawn came back.
Yeah.
You think that was the buff they needed?
I mean, they lost to Istar Zestral because Istar Zestral was like the only like decent team.
Yeah.
It felt like they were, I thought, a lot better than the other three teams.
Okay.
But also, I think they just showed up on stage. Oh, actually, I kind of know what you're trying to say.
Yeah. I mean, I know it sounds like excuse.
Excuse, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure this is some problem.
Yeah.
You know, because we have Flycast and 100 and our us has terrible practice room, and they have team rekit building.
So they had an empty practice room.
Yeah, and it's
okay.
like 10 times gap.
Wow, 10 times practice room gap.
Yeah, do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely nicer because the whole AC situation was super nice, and just it was just nicer.
Yeah. No, I feel that. It sounds like an excuse, but it could actually be real.
We didn't go outside, even we go hotel to Riot. It's been only 3 minutes, but we took shuttle bus, and yeah, it was terrible for me. But I know sounds excuse. What's the
Excuse.
excuse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try more hard, and I'm gonna try focusing myself next time. But it was my first experience from Brazil. It was terrible.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's actually a real thing in the international tournaments because you're not always going to have good practice rooms. There's jet lag. I don't know if I heard that 100 Thieves kind of like were having trouble with their sleep and whatever. Like I think they had like, super early or late flight getting there. And so, I mean, that's something that everyone's got to deal with when you're traveling, all that stuff. So it's good experience.
I heard Reaper got sick, so he didn't play Scream.
For a couple of days, yeah.
Golden Girl?
No, their other coach, Spooks. He was screaming for a bit, and FBI I think got like a little bit dehydration. I think he went to see the doctor or something.
Wow.
So there were like some issues. I mean, I think everyone's dealing with similar stuff. Obviously, I think TL had like a better situation,
better
but
environment.
I also think that they kind of played better than they were playing, at least here.
They just played better.
Yeah, they definitely played like better. I think they kind of figured out their draft strengths. They played heavily around their bot lane, it felt like, and Umti was back on playing like Maokai, Sedge type stuff, and I think they just played a lot better than they did, at least in NA. But I do think we could have beat them. I think I didn't play too good on the day as well, and I think, I still think we're the best team. I
think so.
Just unlucky. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
they played well though. Yeah.
Definitely. So a combination of like, everyone wasn't in the best like condition, and then TL had a better condition, and just had a good day. Makes sense. We've got a big patch coming up. Next patch. Do you guys think they're going to get rid of lane swaps with these changes they're putting in? Because they're putting in some crazy stuff like. Basically, they're trying to get rid of lane swaps. They're making it so the turrets are going to do like crazy damage if you have 2 people top lane. You're going to get like less XP. The top lane is going to get more XP. Do you think lane swaps are going to be gone?
Yeah, at least before 4 minutes. But after 4 minutes, I think everyone going to swap as well. Like when group fight or something. But before 4 minutes, never swap situation anymore, I think.
True.
Yeah, I think people are, in general, a lot smarter about how they want to play their lanes. For example, like if you play Vayne, right? Most champs can farm against Vayne for the first like 4 minutes. Like, but it usually like champs like Vayne get stronger at like first item, maybe boots or something, more levels. But like Vayne can't win against Mage, for example. If you have Azir or Syndra or something and they go top, or you send bot lane top, even at 5 minutes, you can still like swap in these matchups. And try to not let your Scion get fucked by like something like that. But at least early game, it seems like it'll be hard. I'm sure someone will think of some strategy sometime in the future, but for now, I'm not too sure. Yeah, seems hard.
Do you think it's going to help you guys getting rid of lane swaps? Do you think you're going to be better with the standard lanes?
I think it's good for Thanatos. He likes laning.
Good for us.
Yeah, good for us.
Even BRG situation being said, like after patch, I'm gonna win everyone in RPL. I think I had similar situation too, cause like before 4 minutes, let's say we can swap, then every game, crazy situation,
Yeah.
Every game is not rigged, I think. I didn't like that. I really didn't.
I don't
like
think
that.
any top laners do.
Yeah.
It's annoying when
I mean, some top laner like that. Like
if
some
they're not good at laning.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they play like sub champion, like Zion or something, I can play this champion, but I prefer like strong lane champion more. But it's not good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanatos likes his lane champs.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah, I mean, you've
would
been
say?
doing really well this split in lane, like when there's not swaps, getting big advantages. I think you had like you were an Acton, usually just like huge advantages in lane. So yeah, should be good for us.
I agree with that.
Yeah, everyone touch my laning, but they cannot touch anymore. So good for me, I think.
Yeah.
I think I'll also change like champ pools a little bit. Just like the other champs that you will be playing, you might see be a little bit different. Like maybe people feel more happy to play range supports.
So I'm sure Xante is gonna be down. Like,
Yeah, because
three tier. Yeah.
1v1 is harder.
It's not first tier now.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So his laning's not too good?
Huh?
Like Casante's laning phase is hard without swap?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Like, let's say pick Xante and enemy pick Nar, and can't swap before 4 minutes, and Nar has Tabi even like after 4 minutes, right? Because Nar has comfortable early laning. So now I think Xante is not first pick champion.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, just 4 or 5 champion.
There's going to be some nerfs coming in next patch. We've a lot of the strong champions, Ambessa, Aurora, Casante, Skarner, I think are the big ones. You guys think you think those are big or just kind of whatever?
I mean, I'll talk about Skarner, I guess, because it's my champ, and then
Yeah.
you guys can talk about Ambessa and Aurora. But I already think now, like, Skarner's still a strong champ, but he's not, like, OP. I feel like you can play champs against him. Like even like Sedge, I think is fine. Like trading tank or like Zyra, I've had success with. So I think next patch, like he's losing 2% damage on his Q. He already clears like really, really slow compared to most junglers. I think it might make his clear even worse. And he might just struggle with damage already because Heartsteel got nerfed. His Q's gonna get nerfed again. I think he might not be like super OP. I'm sure you can pick him like 4-5 or something, but it doesn't feel like he'll be OP, especially if he can't clear his camps.
Okay, because I mean that would be a pretty big meta change since I think he's been like the most banned champion so far in pro play.
Yeah,
he's got
he's super banned, yeah.
like insane presence in draft, and almost all of those are bans.
Yeah, I mean his last nerf wasn't very useful because you can still ER.
Yeah.
Like the only difference is they have mercs. You can't like get an auto in. You have to like ER, I think insta. But like I mean, I think you actually could get an auto, but it was like the timing's different, right? But like this one is like more nerfed to his damage and his clear, which is more important for jungle at least. So I think this one will be bigger.
Then he's gonna be like setup champion now, like
Yeah.
Maokai.
Yeah.
Not
But
the
harder- Harder because like Maokai has like alt and E.
Yeah.
So like he doesn't have to like go in,
Yeah,
full commit. Like Seju and Maokai don't need full commit. But
he
Skarner-
need gold.
He need gold, exactly.
Yeah, so you don't think we're going to see him permaban anymore?
I don't know. I think there's no
Okay.
way. Yeah.
Thanatos, you're getting some changes to Ambessa and Cassante. Ambessa doesn't seem that big. It's like a E damage.
To be honest, I didn't see
Oh,
how
sure.
much nerf.
Yeah, okay, so Ambessa, her E damage is at rank 1, it's the same,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's 5 less damage per rank. So at max, it's going from 140 to 120
Do you max E second?
Yeah.
Second? Okay.
Yeah.
on Ambessa.
Mm.
So do you think that's big, or do you think still strong?
It's only 20 damage down, right? At level
At max
5.
rank, yeah.
At max rank. No. I think he's their first pick over.
Okay.
And also, like, lane swap patch is good for Ambessa.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, like no lane swaps is good for Ambessa?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Interesting.
not the really good, but just,
because
so-
she was fine.
Yeah, she was fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then we've got a couple nerfs to Cassante. His passive damage is going from 20 to 12, and then his
20 to 12, so big.
his all-out bonus damage is going from like 10 to 100% down to 10 to 80% on his W, I guess.
Whoa. I think
So max charge 20% less.
Yeah.
it's trash champion. Though. I don't want to play Cassante anymore.
I don't think. Do most top laners like Cassante or no?
I don't think so. I mean,
He's a tank. Nobody likes playing tanks.
for me, I don't like Cassante.
Mm-hmm.
Just he's good champion. That's why I play, but I don't like them much
Mhm.
because, like, so slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so
Old
slow.
Cassante was so fun though. Like before Cassante.
Yeah, before Cassante is
Yeah,
so fast.
yeah.
I was 1-3
Yeah,
in
yeah.
solo queue. Just play for fun.
But now
Yeah.
every animation, like every
Yeah.
Q, E,
Yeah, it's clunky.
Yeah, it feels weird if
Like,
you play one.
imagine against Nar and cannot swap. I don't want to play.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. And Loki, we've got a little Aurora nerf. What do
Yeah.
you think? It's 5 damage on her E and 0.1 ratio.
I feel like she's gonna be fine, but she's not OP champion.
Okay.
Maybe into Azure. Azure is better now, I think.
Makes sense.
Gotcha. So seems like good nerfs. Like still play. Most of these champs are still gonna be playable.
Yeah,
but
she
just
can
maybe
still
not
play.
OP.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You mean 5 damage nerf and 10% AP nerf, right?
Yeah.
Nice. I think it's too big.
Too big a nerf?
Yeah, too big nerf.
Okay.
It's gonna be like 1.5 win rate down. 1.5.
1.5%?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let's see.
Okay. Yeah. I like the prediction. Have you guys been watching any of the Doublelift team?
I have been.
Yeah?
I've been watching Meteos coaching a little bit.
Yeah, the Meteos coaching are Thanatos or Loki. Have you seen any of the Doublelift team?
No.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, well, I guess mostly for Blabber then. The open qualifiers are coming up. You know, there's for Thanatos and Loki, the Doublelift's making a team. I'm doing a little coaching on the side for it. It's like Doublelift, Pobelter, TF Blade.
Whoa, TF Blade?
Yeah.
Is
You
he-
play him in solo queue?
Yeah. Is he play against NACL team in Scream.
Yeah.
He play against Jamudo. He's my god.
Really?
Yeah, Thanatos likes Zamudo. He's a Zamudo fan.
You like Zamudo?
Yeah.
He's good?
Yeah, he's good. I
Yeah.
think he's better than LCS Tom Rainer.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
But
high praise.
in solo queue, I didn't meet him.
He likes
in
his laning. Like
Scream.
laning, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just his laning.
just right.
Yeah. Because our team screened him the other day, and he was doing really well in a lot of the matchups. Like, I think TF Blade tried playing Camille against Jace against him, and that seemed kind of rough.
Does TF Blade has Seju?
I don't think so.
Yeah, only Camille then unplayable.
Unplayable?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was... What's their Sichuani? I don't remember.
Yeah.
You know, before
I think it was
like,
Skarner.
there was promotion from Academy to Tier 1, like Dam 1 and Griffin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like now NACL can promoting to LCS. One team, I think, right?
One team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this weekend, it's the open qualifiers to get into LC.
Yeah, and
The
NACL.
NACL. So
who
it's...
can get demote? Right.
I think DSG.
DSG.
Yeah,
DSG, huh.
But there's Tier 2 and Tier 3,
Huh.
right?
Yeah.
So his team is Tier 3.
Mm.
And right now, Tier 2 have 7 team,
yeah.
and 3 team from Tier 3 go to Tier 2.
Ah.
So his team going to play Tier 3 tournament, and
Yeah.
if top 3
Yeah.
out of maybe 50 team or 30 team,
64
like
teams.
64 team, but most team are really noob.
Ah.
You know, like
So you guys are like top 3 tier 3 team, right?
Yeah, well, so the team is really new.
Mm-hmm.
They only formed like maybe a week ago.
Yeah.
And it's going to be open qualifier, 64 teams. And our team's first seed for the open qualifier. And so
Yeah.
the first match is against the last seed, which is like...
oh, you guys are first seed?
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's based on solo queue
Oh,
rank. So
you're
it's like
solo queue
TF
rank.
Blade and Speaker are, like super high rated in
Okay,
solo
got
queue.
it, got it.
Like a lot of LP. And so I think their first match is going to be against like Emerald players or something.
Whoa.
So I mean, hopefully that goes well.
How have you guys been doing? Or are you enjoying coaching?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty fun. It's cool to see the other perspective on it because I've always been a player and I've worked with some good, some not so good coaches, and yeah, I think the thing I noticed most is drafting is pretty hard.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but for me, when I'm drafting, it's like I want to pick good champs. So like for my top laner, I'm like, hey, how's Cassante sound? And they're like, no, I don't want Cassante. Like everybody wants counter pick, but then our team comp is like so bad at the end. So it's interesting. It's like you're trying to balance having good champs for your team, but also champs that people have fun with and want to play and can like win lane and all that stuff. So
someone have to sacrifice, no?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Not everyone can win lane.
Yeah.
I think this is top job.
Yeah, it's sacrifice.
Like, yeah.
I mean,
But,
it depends. Like sometimes, if jungle pick early, like tank early, you don't really want to have like too many tank.
Yeah.
So like it just depends on what your players are comfortable with. Maybe like you should ask them what they want to play or like kind of figure that out. But
Yeah.
I'm sure you kind of know.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a learning experience for
Yeah.
sure. Like I think a lot of the drafts I've done have not been too good. I think you end up looking really weird, but it's still a cool experience. It's like I feel like there is value in playing, not the best drafts, especially when you're like streaming all your scrims, right? Because if you have like a really obvious draft you want to do, and then the team just watches your scrims and then they know how to draft against you. So
You can hide some stuff, I guess.
yeah, I mean, hiding stuff intentionally or unintentionally.
I don't know how much you guys are gonna hide if you stream every script you play, but
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, it's been cool. It's fun, kind of like, because it's nostalgic. Like I did this for so long, and I always like the scrim culture, just like seeing the games, watching it from, because when you watch pro games, you see like all vision, right? Like, but then scrims you only see like your team's vision. So that's been fun, and I think they'll win.
oh yeah,
Hopefully.
good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
All right, lastly, we've got a look ahead with Kia. You guys are going to a boot camp in March. What's that going to be like? Where are you guys headed?
We're going to Fear X again. We went last time as a team. This is maybe my like third or fourth time now at Fear X. And
That's Korea?
Huh?
Korea?
Korea, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. At Fear X. their facility. It's pretty nice, and I think they treat us pretty well. They have like chefs there that cook us meals.
Nice.
And the overall like gaming area is pretty nice. So I'm excited to go. I think career practice environment is always good to play in, especially solo queue, 8 ping instead of 50 ping. More players are playing in general. You can scrim a lot of Asian teams, or you can scrim NA teams because there's a lot of NA teams actually going.
Yeah.
But we can choose, right? We can scrim NA team, we can scrim Korea team. At least you have a choice.
Yeah.
How long are we going for? I think 2.5 weeks?
2 weeks. And
Looks like
yeah.
20 days from the
20
3rd to
days?
the 23rd. Yeah, are you excited to go back to Korea, Loki?
Yeah, I'm excited to go to Korea. I really miss Korea food and Korea solo queue.
Mm-hmm.
Korea people so many good player and ping is really good.
Yeah.
4 ping, 8 ping. Yeah, I'm excited to go to Korea.
Nice.
Yeah, good for Korean. I miss
Yeah.
Korea.
Yeah, I
Every
can
time.
imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine. It's hard coming here and the solo queue is.
I mean, but NA is my home now.
Yeah,
It's so comfortable now.
you like it?
Yeah,
That's good. It's good to hear that.
because when Brazil was terrible, and, and after that, when I sleep,
NA is not so bad.
no, it's not so bad. It's like perfect for me now.
That's good. It's always a good experience.
Yeah,
Makes you appreciate NA more.
true. So if I go Brazil again, then like I'm gonna rock in every time, so I can like ignore everything. Oh, it's okay. I'm pro player. Then rock in, try hard more.
But
like
you
that.
have experience now, so you have like you kind of know next time you go what's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Instead of like surprise.
Yeah, so I can like prepare more.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Well, cool. I wish you guys the best in your boot camp
Thank
and
you.
all your upcoming matches and whatnot. Looks like that's going to do it for this episode of the Cloud9 Kia Forecast. If you guys have any questions or something you want to see next, make sure to drop them in the comments below. And I'll see you next time.